Despite technological advance and the world scientists have concentrated on their study, this event remains a mystery. According to the carbon test, this mysterious document that nobody has been able to read because it contains thousands of illegible characters dated from the first half of 1400. Some speculate that it is a book about herbal medicine or alchemy, while others say it contains secret texts. Three caves that have ancient pipes inside China have caused a commotion. The disconcerting thing is that they are made of a mixture of silicon, dioxin, and iron materials that don't match the historical period in which it's believed they were made. Also, to make the perforations in these metals, tools would have been required too sophisticated for the time. These spheres were found in various towns in Costa Rica, are perfectly formed, and show no sign of having been cut with rudimentary tools. However, they are believed to be very old, although their purpose has not been proven. They could have a religious or astronomical origin. In 1997, the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration identified an intense and yellow sound that came from the sea. Also, during the episode, I was perceived as a grown how of was an oceanic animal. Maybe the strength of the audio exceeded what any known animal would do. This sound was called that because it accelerated the noise, sounded like when you throw a stone into the water. That is why the mystery surrounds this event. To this day, there is speculation about possible sea monsters that we still don't know, or also the breaking of an iceberg. Why does it work? No one knows, but a proven fact is that some people feel less pain when they consume supposed medication that don't actually contain active substance. Without a doubt, the placebo effect is another proof that much of the functioning of the human brain remains a mystery. In 1977, the radio telescope of the SETI program search for extraterrestrial intelligence registered a different signal from all that was known from space. It is known as the wow signal by the mark that astronomer Guerrero Hickman scored on his side to the highlight in the record. Some consider it the only real test on extraterrestrial life because the intensity of the radio signal was so high that it is believed that it could be emitted by some kind of life outside the Earth, because the radio telescope was pointing towards the empty space, even in an area where there were no stars. Scientists from various parts of the world decoded the tomato genome to create better varieties. After this investigation, they found that this food contains more genes than the human. According to his research, the tomato will have at least 7,000 more genes than the human being, who owns 31,000. 760. German scientists exploring Egyptian mummies in the early 1990s detected traces of marijuana, cocaine, and hashish on their bodies from the skin to the bones. The question that experts have not been able to solve is that, according to the record, these substances were not used until much later in the Americas. That left the question in the air: how did they get there? The pilot disappeared in 1978 after sighting an object that followed him while flying a Cessna 182L aircraft. During his flight, he saw that something was on him and followed him quickly, so he reported it to the air traffic controllers. Later, low metallic sounds, weird hair, and Valentine disappeared. Although his search came immediately after this event, no trace of him or his aircraft was found. The indecipherable, the monumental cliff of the Nazca Desert in Peru remain a mystery, because although it is known that they were made by the ancestral culture of the area, the objectives of their realization are not clear. If they were used to perform rituals, why did they have to be so high? Did they want to communicate with their divinity? How did they achieve such definite and perfect forms? It is located in England. It dates from the Bronze Age, about 5,000 years ago, and although it is believed that it was a ceremonial center or for ritual purpose, the question that science has not been able to answer is how a civilization could mobilize and stand up rocks of more than 25 tons without ado. Is a mystery that scientists are still trying to answer. The construction of the Inca Empire that has survived countless earthquakes and that stand out for the precision with which it was made has rounded corners. For these who use stone specifically, why this determination? Besides, this ring is located at a point where you get a complete picture of the environment and even what is outside the city of Cusco.